Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Discovered mom's affair with business partner. Basically what the title says. My parents have been together for 30 years and have 3 children. They had the best marriage I've ever seen. I live with my so but am freshly out of college. My younger brother found text messages between my mom and her partner. He sent them to me and I confronted her. She was devastated that we knew, and said it had been a short non-emotional fling for a few months in 2015. Then they were considering starting it back up. I told her she needs to tell my dad because my little brother can't deal with having this on his conscience. To be honest, neither can I. I'm so distraught. My mom and her business partner were both married with children. The business was very family style. I interned with them several times. This whole time it was happening under my own nose. I was seeing them in weekly meetings, and I never knew. My mom was my best friend. I am so worried for my father and my family. If I'm being honest and selfish, I just feel like I was betrayed by the most important person in the world to me. We had their family over for birthday parties, BBQs, etc. I feel like she made me be complicit in her cheating. I should have known. She's trying to put off telling my dad. I gave her the weekend. And her business/affair partner and I talked. He begged me not to tell. I told him he can tell his wife or I will. I'm so heartbroken. I don't know what advice I need, but thanks for reading my rant. Here are some of the best comments from our community. You have told them both to come clean and that is the best solution. You also said if they did not you would. Sorry for all the pain you and your brother are going through. Cheating hurts all members of both families. The fact that they were considering starting it back up, but have the audacity to beg you not to rat them out. They deserve to be outed for being liars and cheats, how sad. First rule of dealing with cheaters is to never keep their secrets. Tell your father and the other betrayed spouse ASAP. Given the chance, these lying bastards will never tell the truth until forced to do so. They are trying to rug sweep. Go ahead and tell both spouse. The truth will set you free, but first it is going to bring misery for the cheaters and their spouses. And tell before the deadline. This put you in a horrible position. You did the exact right thing. Your father will need your support, so be ready. Your whole family may need therapy to help process this. Update us as it goes down and seek support here. Good luck. Update. Anyway, my mom told my dad and her business partner told his wife. I gave her 3 days after I found out. Some of you wanted me to paint the city red, and destroy my mom's life as well as my own. I don't hate my mom and she doesn't deserve to be public ally crucified. I felt that the information should come from her, not from me. Obviously my dad was, insert all appropriate feelings here. He was even more disappointed that my brother and I had gotten dragged into this. He assured us that he loves us and this will not change our relationship, which I was a bit worried about because we've been historically closer to mom. My mom knows what she did was horrible. She is begging for forgiveness and doing everything right. I am taking some time away from talking to her. I believe my brother and father are also taking some time alone to think. Everyone is seeking individual therapy, and couple or family counseling is in the near future. I don't know if my parents will stay together, but I do know they are both hesitant to throw out a 30-year relationship. I believe my mom told the truth as I still have and made clear I was willing to show all evidence. This has been so hard for my family, and will continue to be as we all work through a pretty traumatic situation. Thank you for all your kind words and support. I would advise to honestly not put too much into Reddit, because I did get some ridiculous suggestions. But in a moment of loneliness and desperation I really appreciated the messages. Edit, also what's going on with the business. I believe her partner is supposed to resign. If not, I'm assuming he will take a much smaller role in running the company. That's still an extremely tense point for me, but I have no say in it right now. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Your mother was hoping to start the affair anew. No, she doesn't know she did something horrible. A cheater will never know the destruction they unleash on the cheated person and the other people involved. Fact is, she would have cheated again if you and your brother didn't catch her and force her to come out with it. She regrets being caught only. Sorry, but your mother is a poss. Hope your father and little brother are well. This kind of stuff does screw up with the head of people and there is no coming back to normal. I agree with the others that said that the only thing that your mother is sorry about is that she got caught. The AP business partner has to be bought out of the business or nothing is ever going to be resolved. This is the most destructive and awkward mix of crap that could ever happen to anyone. I hope that you father can heal from this convoluted mess of a betrayal. Good luck to you, your brother and your dad. They both were considering starting the affair again. Sorry to say she's only sorry she got caught. She didn't think about her kids, her husband or her marriage of 30 years when she wanted to start the affair up again. The same can be said for her AP, he's a pathetic coward who begged you not to say anything. He didn't want to face his consequences for his shitty actions. They're only sorry they were caught. If she really regretted it, she wouldn't have been wanting to start it back up again. The AP should resign. They both need to have no contact with each other, no matter how small. The only lesson your mother learned from this is to hide it better next time. You and your family should start thinking now about how you'll handle it next time she gets caught. Great courage in the heat of battle. I knew you would do the right thing. Stay strong. Update again. It's been a little more than a month since my unsuspecting little brother found explicit messages between my mom and her business partner. I confronted her, gave her a few days to tell him, and she did. My dad was upset but was even angrier that we had been dragged into it. Now on to the recent updates. I told you all I didn't know what was going on with the business. Apparently my mom and dad agree that the financial success of the business is greater than the AP/business partner stepping down immediately. At the time being, I'm not even sure he will resign. I think they are working together very minimally, but I still can't believe everyone is acting like things are fine. He told his wife, but I have no insight into how she's handling it. I also quit my job working with my mom in the AP, and apparently she thought I was trying to hurt her when I did that. She thinks that because I want them to not work together and because I quit so suddenly that I'm treating her business like a joke, and she said I succeeded in hurting her. Whatever that means. She even asked me if my dad cheated at his work, would my reaction be so severe? I think so. I fear what many of you said was true, that my mom was regretful for getting caught, not cheating on my dad. It's hard to reconcile her saying she is sorry versus not taking a lot of responsibility. At the moment I'm trying to figure out if I want to go minimal/no contact with her or if that will make the healing process worse for everyone. My dad will be sad if I don't have a relationship with my mom. However, who knows if they will be successful in overcoming infidelity. My mom is in IC and maybe they'll do MC. This has messed up me and my brother. He is having a hard time at college, but he wasn't that studious before lol. I'm upset over what happened, but the situation feels worse because of the way it's being handled. I'm honestly struggling with my mental health now too. Please share advice if you have tips for moving forward. I don't know why this has affected me so much, but it really has. Lastly, thank you all for your support, kind words, and commiseration. I've turned to this sub because I have so few people to discuss this with. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Your mom is making herself the victim. That is something gross that a lot of cheaters do. Support your dad and bear in mind when dealing with your mom, her needs will come first. Cut her out of your life for years, her being mad at you and saying you hurt her because you quit your job so you wouldn't have to see her or the AP as her manipulating you. She is not sorry for what she did. If she was, she would not be angry at anybody but herself. Is she sorry she pissed in her vows to your father? Let that sink in. You deserve a better person for a mother. Good luck. I think you are dealing with the issue a BS deals with. In a very short space of time you are seeing someone you love as they are instead of who you thought they were. Your mom seems to be very cold and manipulative. You will need time and possibly therapy to deal with your emotions. In the short term, do what you think will help your healing the most, up to and including cutting her out of your life completely. Later, when you are more emotionally stable and mostly healed, you can decide what you want in terms of a long-term relationship with your mom, or not as the case may be. Good luck. Your mother sounds narcissistic. If she is a narcissist, nothing you say will matter. If she isn't, then sit her down and tell her that her children should never have been put in a position where they discovered she was screwing around on their father. Nor should they be expected to turn a blind eye without so much as an apology from her. Sounds like your mom is not realizing the pain she has caused you, your father and your brother. Hopefully IC will help her find the reason she betrayed all of you. At this point I believe you're correct that she's mad that she was caught and not for hurting her family. Does she want to divorce your dad to be with that guy, or does she really want her family? The fact she asked you if your dad cheated was very low and petty. Hopefully you and your dad and brother are in IC. She doesn't realize the depth of her cheating has done to all of you. Hopefully she will pull her head out of her backside and apologize to all of you. Good luck and best wishes. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.